Welcome to my channel. I'm the Gen X poet. I'm over 55 and living my best life. I retired from that quote unquote good job and I'm finally doing the things that I want to do, the things that bring me joy, and I want to encourage you to do the same. One of my joys is poetry, as my name would indicate. I'm going to share a poem about the angry eyebrows I seem to have acquired in my 50s, and it's dedicated to the actress Bea Arthur, who played Maude on the show Maude in the 1970s and Dorothy on the Golden Girls in the 1980s. Without further ado, angry eyebrows. The Golden Girls ruled the 80s sitcom world, a foursome whose one-liners made your hair curl, guaranteed a good guffaw, senior ladies with lots of chutzpah. We related to their camaraderie, their lust for life, their retirement odyssey. These four women and their plan, they made it so easy to be a fan. Equal parts controversy and comedy. The show was quite the anomaly. Simpler times, and they were undeterred. We would be entertained. We never wondered. Rose the sweet, simple, ditzy blonde, of whom I was not too fond. Blanche, a promiscuous southern belle, whose appetite was hard to quell. Sophia, a spicy, mean-spirited granny, her timing uncanny. But it was Dorothy, the wry-witted leader, whose sarcasm made her one of my faves. I loved her all the way back to her Maude days. Her expressions and eyebrows were legendary. Something about her registered as so very necessary. She needn't utter a word, just an arch of the brow. Her expressions we all heard, for that I can avow. Decades went by, and I hadn't thought of Dorothy and her pals until Betty White passed. She was the last of the gals. I was grateful for syndication. The girls would be enjoyed by a new generation. Then the oddest of circumstances, watching myself as a guest on a podcast. I was told to be camera ready for a YouTube broadcast. I didn't see it happen over time and found myself exclaiming, how could it be? Not Blanche, not Sophia, but Dorothy and her eyebrows staring back at me. If asked at 20 which Golden Girl was I, the answer would not be just one, for I could see myself in all. But adulthood had just begun. I went through stages as life turned the pages. I had moments of being like Rose, not so bright. The years progressed, a pattern formed and came to light. A dating roster that Blanche would have approved. And I ate cheesecake like the girls when my heart needed to be soothed. The one constant through all the ages and stages was I was never afraid to speak my mind, a trait that was Dorothy's and made me one of her kind. 20-something me could not see what was familiar between she and me. Now world-weary from life's ups and downs, there were less smiles and more frowns. Disillusioned with politics, religion, relationships, the lot. So much of the world put my gut in a knot. A prominent and permanent crease formed between my eyes, and it is quick to advise my displeasure, anger, or hate. Perhaps Botox could tame it. My feelings it would not negate. Now 58 and my full Dorothy stage, there's a good deal of pleasure in embracing her rage. It won't be long before my inner Sophia knocks on the door. My hair will be fully white, and my quips will no doubt bring laughter to a roar. All four Golden Girls taught me to laugh as I age. These angry eyebrows cannot be assuaged. The torch was passed to me. I shall wear these brows proudly for Bea. Thank you. Like and subscribe.